Again, back at Expressions Ventures apartment, office, warehouse, design studio, YouTube studio, everything, all the creations, everything that's in here. First, I want to say we have a patio yards apartment sale going on from 8 a.m. till 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Stop on by. It's out of my apartment complex, 48th Street in Thomas area, in the beautiful Arcadia district. Want to thank Arcadia District because they get a great community program up at the library. I usually get up there and get and visit to them, but I tagged them again last night and they accepted my post that I'll be out at the good old High Street Farmers Market tomorrow with Amanda and Krista. And that's from what I believe 10 o'clock to 1:30 in the afternoon. But today we're going to be on from 10 to noon, and we're going to be creating a cactus garden display from start to finish. I have everything laid out here, and I got some 2021 vase designs I want to show you and what we're going to be doing for the design for 2021. I'll be thanking these people too as I go. First off, the guys at Dreaming Tree, Leo and Mike, great files that I love doing. This is one of theirs, and what I've done, as you can see, is put cactus on it. This is a completed cactus garden display for 2021. I still got a few more things to add on, but all the cactus is going to sit in this area. I've done them before. As a matter of fact, that is sitting right. Yeah, you can't. Oh yeah, they're sitting right up over there. I started them earlier, I'd say about 2 months ago, and started playing with it. But you're going to see this from Dreaming Tree. They're giving me one of my SVG file partners. They design all these, and I purchase them online, and I get the courtesy of building them, my way, putting the colors on it. But I use their files to create anything. If you ever see anything on their site, let me know. If you really want something built, I'll take care of it from there. Get those files done and get them out to you and get your stuff built. But two really nice designs. I got about 7 or 8 more designs on the floral side that I'll be coming out with too, with them also. So let me get these set over here. You'll see those in coming weeks. Some of the new cactus SVG files that we've gotten from Abbi Kirsten's catchingcolorflies.com. These are her files, and you can see just the beauty of them. I mean, they just look like cactus. The flowers and everything on them, you can see up close. You can see the designs, all the rocks and the desert scenery and stuff, and the nice pottery. Small decorations where you can fill up some corners. So all this stuff is available. hbxexpressions.com. Take a look at it. We're going to be changing that site hopefully by the end of this year and getting some things changed up to where it's better, to where I get a little more traffic. On Abby's design, you can see what I created. This is a regular cactus garden display. This is what I call them. This here sits on a recycled old picture frame. If you can believe that. I've got rock rolling around. But an old picture frame that my mom has given me a bunch of them over the months. She gives me a ton of that stuff. But I turn around, and you'll see on how I create that here in a minute. But this is what it comes out to be. This sits in a nice table into your home. You don't have to water them. They're going to survive. They're going to live for quite a while. I can paint them any color. If you want different colors on the frames or anything like that, just let me know. Different colored cactus, the flowers, I can do that also. So that's a nice little design from Abby. Lori Clayton, I got hers. Matter of fact, Max, you got a minute, bud? I got Lori Clayton's. I want to bring her up. Lori Clayton's a good friend of mine. She's actually my teacher. Can you hand me one of Lori's designs, that red one that you like? See that there? I'm going to talk about her and thank her. But this is Lori, she made these designs, not just for me, but she wanted to get them on her site. But you can see it's a Mandalay type cactus, it's 3D effect, placed on a rustic type board, and she's got 4 really beautiful designs. I got 4 of these already made, kind of show and tell. It's already also on my catalog. You can kind of check those out. But 4 really nice designs, well built, just nice wall pieces, wall decor in any room. As a matter of fact, an Arizona room on the patio where it's got windows and stuff. This is beautiful for the folks out in in the West Coast desert areas and stuff. But this design here, I love them to death. Thanks, Lori. That's Lori Clayton at craftroomtime.com. Great lady to talk to. She does craft room organization. She can probably organize your home. She's a realtor. Her daughters work at the studio and stuff with her. Just a great little mom and pop type company, but she's really grown. And I've been with her, I'd say, for about a solid year now, and love her to death. So we've already got Abbi, a great partner of ours. CatchingColorflies.com, Dreaming Tree, Mike and Leo and the group over there, great people. Ron's one of the designers, and my newest one, which I'm really proud to have, is Sandy over at Simply Crafty Cuts, SBGs, I should say. We've been working, I'd say, the last 2 weeks, going back and forth and talking, just stuff. But you can see the trucks behind me. I'm building a bunch of trucks, a bunch of vehicles, a bunch of other stuff that I've purchased from her on the files. We're going to be doing a lot of work. She's going to come out. She's going to help me get some new designs on some vases for flowers. So I'm kind of looking forward for that. So, Sandy, I appreciate all your hard work. Some of the recommendations that you've given me, I'm going to go for it. I've already talked to Nicole over at the AC cardstock collection, so she's going to help me also. So one last thing, again, this is the creativity that we do over here at Expressions Adventures. I just get into it. I get into, this is a cactus. I don't want to call it a bone material, but it's a nice little frame. I found at home and wanted to create something out of cactus. But I used a real expensive paper on it, nice and shiny, cardstock and Cricut materials. And I want to mention Cricut too, our partner on the equipment and stuff that cuts these files out. But you can see again the details, the flowers and stuff on it have pearls in them. But a lot of detail that goes into these designs, especially the little ones or the big ones. And you're going to see that from start to finish today. So, that being said, and when I say upcycle, it means recycle in my eyes. This is an old picture frame. You can see the backing on it. I call these the Cricut Mats. I cut them up and I'm going to shape them into this nice little frame here. You can already see it's a 3D cut, okay? It's going to be a dimensional type box. So what I normally do first is take this part and then get my glasses on. And Max, hey, one other thing, bud. I forgot my safety glasses. We got to get safety glasses on first before we do this. Again, folks, just my eyes, being the shape they are, I want to make sure I protect them and stuff. And if you're at home working with kids and stuff, make sure they're protected. Got gloves on, or rubber gloves for painting. You got a clean surface area. You take your chemicals. Matter of fact, Max is going to do this for me today. Take your chemicals outside and do your chemicals outside, not inside the house. But Max is going to do me a favor and go outside and going to show you on an upcycle on how we do it. But first thing I do, get these out. Get these bad boys on, is just lightly, kind of play with this, just rip it out. You don't need this anymore. What I do is I'll probably save this piece and save it for, I don't know, but I'll save it for something. Might need to repair it. But now we get a blank board. What I will do is probably clean that up. And Max, another thing, but I'm sorry, I didn't get one other thing. And I don't like getting up off my chair. I like to stay here. Yeah, I did, Max. And Max is here, and he's helping me out now. I did need a part-time employee to help me out with a lot of stuff. The wood putty down there, and then, you know, the scraper that I use for the wood putty, that's over in that area there too.
This one?
Yeah, that. And then that wood putty stuff is, or the scraper is at where the hammer is. Yeah, over there. But I take the good old wood putty, and I'll clean this up because, you know, I don't want it going to a customer's house all torn up and ugly looking. Now the hammer where we break the ice with.
Oh, that.
Yep. That's right. Max is here. He's getting to know the place. He's in the other room doing some uploading for YouTube. We loaded two new uploads on YouTube today too. He's in working that now. You get the 2-hour show from last Saturday. Yeah. Thank you, sir. A 2-hour show from no, it's 2 hours and 21 minutes. Show from Amanda White and I put together last week. I'm doing the creating the flower bouquet. So we did that. It was a fun show. It was a lot of fun. Amanda and I had a lot of fun, and that'll be on YouTube. And then we also put the tiny training class that I'm going to do for the guys. When my son came over and built some Christmas items on Thanksgiving Eve or Thanksgiving night, and with my granddaughter and his fiance Brandy. But we're up on that. It's going to give the guys an idea of on how we're going to train to get involved with your kids, and you know, be around them and stuff. In arts and crafts, I tell you, you can kind of think that, you know, me doing arts and crafts, building flowers and cactuses and stuff like that, you never would think of something weird in me doing that. But you know, I did it for a reason. Spent 38 years in the corporate world and just got burned out and got hurt, and my back's out and my eyes are out. So that's where I'm at today. What we're gonna do first is get the old hot glue gun out. I'm gonna kind of turn the light a little so I can see. Got my extra glue sticks over here. Put a couple of those down. What I'm gonna do is get my cord out here, and I am gonna get a chargeable one here pretty soon. I cannot wait till it's from Sherbonder. Abby's recommended it. I'm gonna get that one, and I believe it's made by Lily something. Man, she's a funny girl, and she has a arts and crafts class or shops, and I'm gonna get that gun. I like the Abby's gun. It's rechargeable. You don't have to mess with the cord like I am right now. Put that back there. We're gonna slam this right down in this like this. You can see the little, you know, the putty there, but I'm gonna clean that up with some paint here a little bit. Now I kept the tabs. In the frame. Let me set this down first. I kept the tabs in with that frame. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close those tabs. Just a little extra security to where the bottom doesn't fall out. Doing it with hands, that's good. Got that one. Then I'm going to take that good old hot glue, and we're going to do it again, but we try to do it a little bit nicer. And we're just going to secure that a little bit more to where it's not going to move. And I'm going to show you what we do with the Cricut Mats that I used and cleaned up and don't use anymore. And I save everything. Again, when you're in the arts and crafts business, it costs a lot of money for stuff like this, for displays and, you know, making sure your product looks good and stuff. So I came up with an idea of just taking an old picture frame, and I'll show you once it's done. I'll show you, I have one here that's already completed, and tell you, you folks won't believe that was a picture frame before. So it's kind of neat. I'm real proud of that. The work that I put into it. That should be secure enough. One thing I like about hot glue, it's kind of like instant dry. So that's gonna be nice and set. You can already see the old picture frame. And then what I'll do to add to the floor, I want to make it nice and sturdy. And I've cut out this already. I just did a real fast cut. You see it kind of, I have to trim that up a little more without no problem. So I took the old scissors, trim it up a little more. That done. And this is good. This is tough plastic. And I'll just set that just kind of like that. Before I do that, I'll take the old tacky glue. That bottle's right here. And I'll just go on the outside edges. And get some squirted going. And of course, I'll have to get my toothpick to get the cap in the bottle open. Bear with me. You do got that on out there, Max?
Huh?
Is it on for you?
What is?
The Facebook?
Yeah.
And then you got, has anyone came on yet, or? If you let me know, and that way I can at least say hi. I don't see, I'm sure I would see it out here too. So, what I've done is taken the tacky glue and kind of spread some out. Tacky glue is a glue that's, huh? Still live and no one on then, huh? Huh? Nancy is?
No, I'll let you know if someone gets on.
Yeah, please do. So I'm just, right now I'm just talking to myself. Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I'll let you know if someone gets on, because I can see it on my phone.
Awesome. Great. Just keep that on for me. And then I'm going to need some time on help on time and stuff. And I kind of got that clock up there. I've been 20 minutes into the show right now. So I'm not doing too bad. So all I'm doing here, folks, is just making this a little more solid. And then, I'm just going to add some more tacky glue. And when I'd say Max will give me another 3 more minutes, and I'll have Max explain to Max what I'll be looking for on this. And he'll run outside and I'll before I do that, I'll tape it all up to where glue doesn't go all over. I'll put that down like that. But I'll use this one. I built a complete one already. But I'll take some sandpaper, get this sanded up, and paint it to any color that you're liking. But that's pretty much my base for a box display. Not knocking the pricing out there or anything like that. Everyone's got to make $1 these days and $2 or whatever. But when you're spending $10-12 for a box, to where I can get one for free and actually pass that savings on to people like yourselves that purchase this product, I'm willing to do that. Instead of selling for $39, I can sell for $18-19 and still do fine with it. So now that we got that done, I'm going to get some masking tape. And that way when Max goes outside, he can just have a heyday with it. Of course, my masking tape is not working. This is a good brand. This is Scotch. Gosh, on it. And I'm going to get it yet. Well, I think I'm going to get it. How's that sound? There we go. I think it's a little cold weather. It's been chilly. It's chilly in here. We get the patio door open. And the reason why we're doing that, we gotta watch our outside on product that we have out there. Make sure you stop out here. I mean, you get some great Christmas gifts purchased for some of your family members. You got flower bouquets out there. You got ocean magic out there. You got pink flamingo stuff out there. You got everything out there. That's where I think you can find something for your loved ones during the holidays. That's done. Max, whenever you're ready, I can kind of show you what I'm going to be needing on this. Just getting it all finished and taped for you. And like I say, what Max can do, I just want to have him, I don't want to take everything outside the equipment and stuff, but he's going to show you what he's going to do. I'm going to take the good old, Loctite. I always use this Loctite. It's good stuff. Spray adhesive. And what he's going to do is actually lay the foundation of the the cactus design itself, or the floor of the display. But what I like doing, and you guys will see this on the design here, and Max, this is your bag that you'll be taking outside. And I believe that was there's no spoon. I take my hand, just kind of scoop it out.
I'll get a little small.
Yeah, there you go. Well, actually, if you go where the hammer is, there's two or three spoons in there. What I usually like doing, folks, is taking this stuff. This stuff here, I found at Walmart. And, man, if I'd seen this stuff way before, months and months ago, I would have been doing it this way. I still like putting some green grass. If you can believe that. Got it, bud? Yeah, it's pretty tough in there. But I like taking my scissors now. Oh, there. Get this here. I like taking some grass. Huh? Oh, they're in there? No, sorry. But I'll take some grass like this, and I'll lay it on the floor. The reason why I like this, easy to cut, which it is, and it's got to you peel it off, and it'll stick. If this stick, man, this sticky is sticky. So peel this off, and like I said, I like using a little greenery in my cactus area because Arizona is just not all desert. It's not all just brown. It does have some greenery out there. So I'm gonna add this here to it. And then just cut it anyway, any size, and I usually stuff them in the corner, and you'll see that on the current display. But this stuff will stick like a son of a gun. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's nothing. So there's our green. You can go out and play some golf on it. Now, Max, what I'm gonna have you do, and you're gonna have to kind of hold the can straight up, kind of like this, to really get the most use out of it. It's masking tape, so you don't want to get on, too much on. Just stay in the white area. Don't get on the grass, and do it all first. And then what you're gonna do is spread that sand out, spread it nice and even, kind of pat it down, and just bring it back in. Now, don't tip it upside down or anything like that, because there's a process I'm going to show them on how to do that. But there's your chore for the morning. There's a cap. You should have enough in there. So Matt's going to run outside and do that. Well, I'm going to bring up the design itself. I wanted to show you one other piece. This also stuff here you can find at Michael's. When I found this, I fell in love with it, and I bought, I think, 5 or 6 pads of this. And it comes just like this, already made. That's some of the stuff that Max just took outside. Then I didn't know, it comes in packets like this. You can buy them in packets, different everything. So it kind of floored me that I can make my own stuff. Love these pads from Michael's. Whenever you're there, and my creators out there, mentors or peers, buy this stuff. It's quick and easy. I built.
Just say spray first, right?
Yeah, spray. Yep, spray only, and then set the sand on. But this stuff here, I built a couple displays. They're around here somewhere, and they really look sharp. So, just wanted to show you all this little tidbit and help Michael's out. Great place, great managers. I shopped the one at 20th Street in Camelback. Juan and the guys over there, good people. All right, there's my design. That's the floor. That's the desert floor. You can see the greenery, you can see the sand, you can see, some rock and some, grass and stuff in there. That's it. That's what it's going to look like. The bottom, I want to make sure, I have not painted the bottom yet, but this bottom will be painted out and stuff like that. There's some loose sand on it still, which I'll shake off before I even send it out. It'll be all shaken off and all set. But it's a solid base. One of the other things I like doing is throwing in some green rock. You can get these packages at Dollar Tree, and you kind of see it. They come in packs like this. The sand does, and the rocks do too. But I bought these blue rocks like this, little sand packets, where I use a lot. And you get different colors of sand. You can see that. But a lot of fun stuff. What I normally do then is I do all the little, I don't want to say dressings or something like that. But I'll sit there and, I don't know why I do it, but I just sit there and squirt some hot glue and just pat it down. A little warm. My hands are used to it now. But you kind of see, I just put it right there. Then what you'll probably do, just to keep color to it, I like color to the designs and stuff. I got different colored cactuses. As a matter of fact, we had to build a little odd house. And I'll tell you a story on that in a minute. And a lot of my creations come from childhood memories and stuff like that. But the odd house is funny. It's regarding my brother Rick. And Rick, I'm going to tell this story to the world. And I hope you're watching. If you ain't watching, I want to make sure you're going to get a copy of this. Anyways, we'll get to that odd house here in a little bit. But when you're out in the desert and you need to go to the bathroom, you got to find a place to have a bathroom. So I thought about putting an odd house. Hey, you don't like the odd house? Tell me before you buy it, and I'll take the the potty chair off the design. But in all honesty, I'm putting it on there for a reason. It's fun. I hope my brother Rick purchases this from me. I don't give anything to my family. No, I do. I use some stuff. So you see, I just poured the sand right on there. I want to let it sit in there. And before I put any of the cactus on, I'll dump all this out and stuff. Why I put it there, I don't know. I still don't know why I put it there. So I'm going to set those aside in case I need some more. The next thing is my toolbox. You got it? Okay.
I didn't spring on top of it yet.
Nope. We're going to do that with it. Good. Wow. Looks like you've done this before. Yeah, just bring the can back in. Now, as you can see, you don't want to tip it too much because there's going to be another process. But that's what Max did. Put the spray adhesive down, left me some green grass. This here I'm going to use on a next build for a customer to purchase. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I mean, the desert floor. Now there's probably a lot of loose stuff on there, but I let this dry for a good solid day. I'll let it dry. Then what I'll do is I'll come back and clear coat it. And that's why you see a little shiny here. I'll clear coat the heck out of it, put some more spray adhesive down, and this thing ain't moving anything. So you can see this little design, just okay. It's right here. This will all be cleaned up, nice and painted. I put pads on the wood marks so it doesn't, make a scratch on your nice furniture at home. But that's basically it, which is what you see is right here. So really, really simple. Simple to do. Dads, uncles, grandpas, guys, get an old picture frame, put some sand on it, some spray adhesive, put some grass, and you got it. You don't have to go shopping and spend, amount of money and do that. But support your hobby stores, buy the other stuff that you need to do that. That way they're still in business because we love them. Anyways, getting back to that and trying to clean up my space. And then Max, that thing that dropped over here, if you can help me with that, 'cause I'll need that in a bit. You hear me? Over. Anyways, getting back to this, always keep rocks laying around. Got some rocks here. I'm gonna keep this bag out here because we'll use these today. You can pretty much go anywhere, and I can tell you what to do, but you can find this rock all over Arizona. And I went out to the desert, a couple friends. I said, man, I need some rocks. I need small ones, but you can see it real close. Just desert rock, desert color. And I grabbed bags of them, just like this, and throw them in there. But we'll need this today. What I normally do is put a bunch there. I can keep the bags off the dust. But again, I'll clean that up later. Put this aside. Actually, put this back in there. Probably some of you are looking at this toolbox. Dollar Tree, $1. Yeah, it matches this one here. If you can get that for me. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, thanks. But Dollar Tree for about, I buy about 10 or 12 of these things, I think. And I use them for all my little tools and stuff. So, that out of the way. Here's our design. Now, cactus, I'm going to set this aside. Oh, first of all, let me get some painting done. I want to show you some of the things I do. Get going here. I like putting up barbed wire fences or different types of fences. And you want to make sure that you get this over here. And then, but I cut this off Design Space, which is Cricut. It's a barbed wire fence, and I just place them anywhere I feel that I want to, and it makes it look like a desert scene or what have you. Cut them out here. I'll probably put these two on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint, and I like painting. And I'm not that good at Cricut, which Amanda will probably be helping me, and Linda, and everyone else on how to do it. But I'll sit here and paint. Like I say, it's just arts and crafts, especially when you're teaching your kids. This is it. Your daughter can do this. Your son can do this. You can sit here and paint. But I'll take the paintbrush and I'll make the poles brown. Granted, I do two sides. Okay. I want to do them too quick. I want to do this to where, you're spending time with your kids. You're talking to your kids too. Okay. And you're just talking about school. You're talking about, what do you want to do next weekend, or how's school going, and just get to know them. This is the nice thing about this arts and crafts is I've gotten to know myself. Just sitting here. When I first got disabled, my mom and brothers and sisters thought I was crazy. What are you doing with all that stuff? I don't know. But I don't even own the company. There's some other people that own it. I just volunteer, and they pay me absolutely nothing. I don't want nothing. I got my disabled money, and that keeps me going. But then I just turn this over, and granted, the paint's still wet. Keep it on a paper plate or something like that at home. If you want it, you don't want it pretty. You're out in the desert. You tell me one thing that you've seen out there, wood-wise, that's lasted forever. Not many. So I'm almost done with this. I'm just dotting it, getting the gray. And the reason why I use gray is, the barbed wire. It's silver type in color, rusty sometimes. And you get some on that silver, trust me, it don't matter you get on that silver. It looks rustic, it looks beat up and stuff like that. I'm done with that first one. We're going to let that dry. Because this fence will have to go down before we put all the cactus in. And you'll see reason why. Because when you're building it this small, you need the room. to get in there for all your little things. Because I put coyotes in there. I put the cactus worm, the state bird. I can do that to any stage, any design. Put whatever you want in there, and you'll have it. You'll have it on your display. Anyone on there, Max? Just you. Well, how you doing, Max? I haven't seen you in a while. That's good, huh? Okay, good. How's it look on there from TV? Does it? You can see pretty good on the desk and everything? Good. I just want to make sure that Max and I were just talking this morning. We're going to get another tripod and another camera, and that tripod is probably going to be right in this area to where we're looking down. I can't drill into the roof because it's not my house or anything, it's an apartment. So we have to do it, the legal way and just get a tripod and do it. And to where the camera is actually looking down. Now, I don't know, Max, maybe we need to think about this too, is how are we going to get transfer camera to camera when we do that? Yeah, we're going to have to get some type of a switching program or something like that, which I'm sure they have at one of the electronic places. That's something we might want to put on our task list or something, huh? Not just a thought, an idea. I know it's not your normal working day today, but lately we've been doing Saturdays and Sundays. I'm out at the farmers market. I do have, there it is. We'll let those dry. That's done. Now we're going to start on some, let's start on this odd house, I should say. Now, I thought this odd house was going to come already built, or already shaped and cut and everything. So I have to create it. And this is something that I love doing. So you're going to see something, it was made flat on Design Space. And now you're going to see it turn into a 3D effect. It's going to be an outhouse sitting in the desert. And there's a story behind this. And I'm not going to forget about telling you the story. And I'm going to wait a little bit. Matter of fact, I should probably have Max text my brother and say, Rick, you need to get on Facebook and see your brother on there. He's talking about you. And trust me, when he tells this story at a Christmas party with a bunch of his family members and stuff around, I can tell it on Facebook. It's funny. Wait till you hear this, Max. But I should probably get you over here and have Rick call in, or actually get on Facebook, and I can tell this story. If you want, Max, if you want. Huh? No, I'm just saying that if you want to grab my phone, you can text them. Yeah, and then, huh? Yeah, let's text them now. Tell them that I'm putting the odd house together now, and tell them about. I don't know what he's doing today, but tell him about. Well, here it's. Yeah, I know he got the tablet, but I don't know if his name is in the tablet. It's Rick. It's under my brother Rick. Yeah, see if it's in there. If not, it's on. I know it's on my phone. I just talked to him. Again, folks, I have to build this outhouse 3D, and I was thinking about this morning. What am I going to do fun-wise, or make this a good show and a fun show? Well, I thought of this, and it's part of childhood memories. So we're going to be doing this real quick. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I know I got to attach these three. I've seen the guys on Dreaming Tree do it. Stuff like that. I need to cut all three of these the same size. So what I'm going to do, dads, uncles, whoever, brothers, grandpas, this is how you create. You just go with the wind. and make sure these things are lined up. Remember, it's just an outhouse and you don't have to be perfect. So we're going to kind of do this. We're going to cut it straight like that. These are going to be the walls. You definitely need a straighter foundation there and a straight foundation there. So you want to keep everything cleaned up here. Now I have 3 walls. I'm going to have to attach these walls to each one. So now what I'm going to do is get over my scraps, and I think I left those scraps right here. I'm going to use some brown scraps, just like this. Let me cut a few of these. Again, this is part of the training that's going to be happening next year, because we're going to be doing crafts. Now this show is free. We did it for a reason, and the reason why we've done it for free is to show what's going to be happening over at Expressions Ventures in Dreamland. What Amanda and I, Chris, and Michelle up in Chicago are going to be doing. So we're going to be teaching you guys the tricks of the trade, the real fun stuff, and that's what's going to be neat.
Yeah, it didn't pop up.
I didn't think it would. I think he's already tagged in my texts already. So, yeah, just say that. Let's say about 11 o'clock.
Okay, so what do you want me to tell them when?
Just tell them that Tim's on Facebook now, live.
For him to join?
Yeah, well, tell him the link or whatever.
Alright.
And then just mention to him that he's going to tell the story about he's going to tell the story and the reason why I'm putting an outhouse out in the desert.
Oh, an outhouse. Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm doing now is just building the edges, the corner pieces, I should say. It's going to go around to tie these walls in. We're going to somehow make a roof. We're going to make that. This is something that those guys at Dreaming Tree and Lori and Abbi, they have all these fancy, big computers that do all this kind of stuff. Well, I'm doing it by scissors and just by knowing how I got to build something. And, you know, when I was a kid, growing up, my stepfather, Monroe Van Meter, he had a construction business, and we all learned construction. And a lot of my, my Christmas designs and stuff, or houses and stuff like that. So I love creating that kind of stuff. Then the other thing too is automobiles. I love automobiles. And when I seen that truck over at Simply Crafty, Sandy, I had to get it. I had to do it, and I'm bringing that on board for the guys, and some of the other stuff that we're going to be creating. Matter of fact, Sandy has football helmets and football jerseys, stuff like that guys are going to have fun doing, training their kids and being with their kids, and so it's really kind of neat. It's going to be fun, and it's where they sit there and enjoy it. Now what I'm going to do is take some glue, and I'm just going to glue the edges right there, a little too much, like that. There. You always want to, use your finger. You know what, Max? It's one thing I forgot. Got my little green bucket with the towel.
Where's that one?
Well, I think it's on your table there. I put it up there when you're building that can. It's already made. You just can't get over there and get it. Sorry. So, as I'm doing this, like I say, I'm going to build the outhouse. I'm going to need another set of these. Oh, remember where you were working at this morning? The washcloth with the little bucket? Yeah.
Okay, I'll just type my brother Rick, and it's still not popping up nothing.
Oh, no, it's on Messenger.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, you should be already tagged. in a message. If you look in the
Rick
message,
McGinley?
Yeah.
Hold
that'd be him. So Max, you can text him, and as soon as Rick comes on, let me know, and then I'll tell the world the story. They'll be mad at me, but you know what? He's my brother, and he's my older brother. So he can be mad at me once. Now, as you can see, as I'm going across building this, you can kind of see there's going to be some different colors, which is good. I wanted. I got another idea. So that's one wall I got done. And I'm going to need 2 more here. Making some, make this outhouse look real out in the desert. Oops. This idea here from Leo over at Dreaming Tree. I kept wondering what the heck. One time I was, this is my early stages, the heck is he always going down here, down at his desk for after he got done gluing it? And we got in a conversation. I had to call him for something. And when I got on the phone with him, I said, I need to ask you one question. He said, what's that, Tim? So what are you going under your desk for all the time? And he starts laughing. He says, well, that's to, clear my hands up with all the glue and stuff. I says, well, that's what he does. So I started doing that. As soon as he told me, I got a little plastic thing, and that's how I'm doing it now. Because thanks to Leo and the Dreaming Tree, that little hack, we call them. Thanks for telling me that. So now, as you can see, okay, cool. Thank you, sir. Hey, there's someone outside, bud. Go sell some stuff. But as you can see, my outhouse is being built. It's looking kind of good. I like it. So I'm going to do this now. You just let me know. What is it? All right, show it to me. Oh yeah, the brown thing. That's $19.99. 20 even. See how cheap that is, folks? A really nice little floral design. Does he want it or not? Make him a deal. That's that there. I'm willing to make a deal. I mean, I spend all day here crafting, and the only thing I want to recover is basically the material. I mean, just pay for the materials. I mean, that's the only thing I want. Is I love creating. I love doing this kind of stuff. I love doing what I'm doing right now, creating an outhouse. For Christ's sakes. What are you doing on a Saturday morning? Creating a outhouse. But we'll get to the cactus. But I want you to just show them. I just want to show everybody that when you go to create and you don't have it, you don't have the right stuff, you make it. It's only paper. It's not going to bite you. There's my 3 walls. Huh? Pretty unique so far. The reason why I had to get this together is because I got to have it to dry. And then I'm going to do some touch-up work to it. I know Leo and Lori Clayton would be happy on some of my creativity. You know they got the big computers and stuff, and I don't. But let's put some glue in here. This done there. This in here. I know I don't need that much glue. That's right there. Get that stuck. Get that stuck. Get my third hand here. Let's see, folks, this outhouse is going to be an outhouse. It look kind of funny. So did you sell something, Max?
Yeah, they're just looking.
That's all right. We can have a
I'll
look.
have to tell you when you get offline.
Huh?
I'll tell you when you get offline.
Oh, okay. Doo-dee-doo-doo. Well, I hope it's some good news.
I'll explain it.
Oh. So there's my outhouse. I don't know what you guys think of it, but you know, I have to let it dry before I can go any further, and then I'm going to sturdy this thing up. So like I say, it's going to kind of sit out here in there, but I got more work to do to it. You guys are going to kind of appreciate that. But I probably won't even glue it on. You know, a lot of people don't want an outhouse sitting in their living room. But that's that. I'm going to get back to that because that's going to go in there. Now we're going to get to the cactus. Okay, the cactus, again, I get off of Design Space, and I sit there and craft. Let me get this last piece on there. They're cactus all day long. You guys want anything like that, somehow I'll get you, see if I can't work with Abby, get some PDFs purchased and get them sold to you guys. You know, anything can be done. I don't think anyone's going to tell you no, you can't do that. And that's what I always kind of look at. Hey, work with me, I'm going to get you some business. Alright, it's cactus time. And I'm going to use some of these cutouts here, aloe vera, that I'm going to be using. You see that I want to make 2 of those. Show you. I've already had these, but I'm going to do some what I call inking these up, making them look like cactus, little pieces like that. And we're going to put all these cactus together. But first, let me do a couple things one at a time. Let me get the my pad out. And I'm going to have to move my desk a little. Oops. I'm going to step on that. And I got it. I just dropped that Lord Clayton's thing here. So I'm going to get this out. Of course, I forgot one of my tools over there, Max, if you want to help me out. Oh my gosh, my shoulders are already killing me. Okay.
What happened? What you dropped?
Yeah, drop that, and then you know my little blue floral tools I use. Get 2 of them for me, the smaller size. They're right over there, in next to the toolboxes right there. See with the blue. Yep. I think you already have them.
The big one and the little one, right?
Why don't you just grab that whole cup there for me? You might need the whole thing. This is the tool set, and actually a 2-pad set that I purchased from Lori Clayton, or Abbi, Kirsten, catchingcolorflies.com. Huh?
Drink water.
Oh yeah, that's right. Get drink water. Boss says. But these tools I use for everything, for flowers and shaping, and the pad is out of this world, but it helps me shape stuff. So what we're going to do is just put this together. There's 5 different, or yeah, 5 sizes, 2 each. So what we can do is kind of separate them out, and they go in layers. Here's the next big one. This big one, and kind of put them around, so I don't have to separate them again. Super easy to put together, and you'll see why. Now, what I do first is grab, well, I just had the tools, just right here and right here. What I normally do is just kind of punch it in the middle like that. Okay. I want them to get them stand up. If you don't have this tool set, I'll show you another way and how you can do it. I just like using the tools. I'm a tool type guy. That there. By the way, folks, we're going to put this show also on YouTube. We're going to get it posted today, and so you'll see the rest of the shows. Once we do them on Facebook, we'll throw them out there on onto YouTube. But when we start next year, all our classes and stuff like that will be on YouTube. So just kind of FYI. So now you get your pieces, and if you don't have the tool set, real easy. You just put them in your hand, you cup them in there. All you want a point like that. Okay, you're gonna want it like that. You want your first one just to be laid out, but you want these folded up to where it's gonna stand up. And you take a shot of glue or hot glue, and in this case I'm using hot glue. Dries faster. You're just setting that in the middle. Okay, and then you're just gonna kind of, I'm hoping, and again, once we get that camera, I think you'll see a lot better, but I'll hold these up as I build. Okay, and that came off just perfect right there. So then you want to just open it up a little, and you'll see this little creation come into a neat looking thing. So again, you're taking it, growing them up, you're doing this. Keep in mind, I'm going to have to kind of keep track of time. I'm already in an hour. The show is going to definitely go over. I can already feel it and sense it. And when you're doing something live, you've got to stay on track and time, which I'm doing too much talking. But I want to make sure that the dads and everyone else out there knows what they're doing and how I learned. It's not easy doing this, so I want to make sure you guys get it. Also, another thing too is you want to make sure your layers are all twisted. You don't want them, on top of each other. So kind of keep them separated and make it look like a leaf and a dirty plant. But once you stick it in there, the hot glue pretty much dries that quick. I'll get a smaller dowel. Again, dads, I'm sure you got a lot of tools in that garage you can use for crafting. This here is just a dowel that I had left over, and I've held on to it. Get this. We don't get done by noon today, folks. I'll either go over and make sure it gets done, or actually I'll just stay on. I'll stay on because you people got to see this. And I know it's a long show. It is. I'm trying to keep it creative and fun to where you're late. Now what I just did there is I took the last two pieces, okay, made them in a little bunch like this. Then I want to make sure it's going to go right there in the center, which it is. I'm just going to apply a little pressure. There it is. See how that's just settled in? Get your first weed out there. And that's what you're going to see out in the desert. You're going to see another trick before I apply that to the floor. Let me get through this real quick, and then we'll move on to cactus. Cactus won't take that long. I just want to stay on track, stay on time, get it to 2 hours. Heck, that odd house, I just throw it on there and say, hey, you'll have an odd house if you want it. I got to tell that story. And if he don't call in, and once I get back to building it, or if he does text and calls in, or gets on Facebook, I'll start talking about the story as I built Cactus. It's a funny story. So again, just putting a lot of pressure, boom, making them stand up like a spider. And you got those pesky little hot wax strings all over. There you go, quick. These bad boys over here. I'll show that inking process. You can lay your first one down. Gotta get those hairs out of there. And you're gonna bunch them up. Like that. Right center. Let fall. Spread them up. Just like that. Take your doll, make sure it's settled down. Yep. You can see how nothing lines up what you want. You know, keep it nice and clean. You go to the next size. Touch them up. Now, there's other faster ways you can do this, but I'm going to show you the right way to do it. Because there's times that I have to put, 10 of these things together at once, and you got to find faster ways to put them up. And I'll show you those tricks of the trade on upcoming shows on YouTube. I don't normally release everything in one day. I like teasing people. That there, and make sure it's centered. Again, you're just spreading everything open. Here's the next size here. So we're going to have 2 down, and I believe we got 4 or 5 other cactus we have put together. Make sure that's done good. Spread that open a little. So, I can say the cactus will be pretty quick. It takes some time to get them all separated. And the last 2, again, you're putting these together before you're putting them in the center. It's like doing it that way because it gets pretty tight down there. Do that right there, and then you just curl it up. So that would actually be the centerpiece there. And then you're just taking your dowel, and the small dowel. Don't ask me the size because I don't know. Got it open, it looks good. And you're going to take your hot glue and bam. And it needs some help getting open again. And voila. In the center, then you're going to get your dowel in there, get them all straightened up. And again, there it is. I'll let that dry for a little bit and kind of spread them up open a little more, but we'll put him over here. Then we get to that inking trick. Gotta make these 3D-ish. You can see all I did is took a cut off the design space and glued it to a wood circle. Hot glued it. Did 2 of them. And it's gonna be, we'll cover that stick with some sand or something. But then on the inking, I want to make it look like it's used out there in the desert. Just doing the edges, and I'll do the back piece. Now these 2 I'll probably set, almost back to back, because these are just it's a one-dimensional type cactus, just a straight cactus. But you just take an ink and you just kind of roughen them up, like that. Make them look rustic and old. So do the next one, and I'll show you another little trick on the sand. I do this a lot. We've got quite a few times on that. That one a little blacker. That up. That right there. So then I'll grab the sand that Max had out there. Just real quick. Got that. Some of the tricks of the trade. I'll put this here right now. Yep, you can see that. What I'll do now is take this and I'll just spread some hot glue around it. Quite a bunch. Dad, you'll like this. And all you're doing is what I do. You just stick it in there. It's kind of like you're baking at home. And then now you get a little cactus with sand on it and some weeds. Okay, and you get a flat surface to put it on the ground. And that's the reason why I like hot glue. So you'll see this cactus, you know, sitting out like that. It's already got sand on it and stuff. I'll do the next one real quick. And you're sticking it in there, and you're just smashing some down. You're not burning your fingers because you're not even near it. Again, just nice little easy task right there. I just throw them right over there. Remember, we put that green spot in there. We'll have to clean up before we attach anything. It's over here. Oh my back, my shoulder's killing me. That's. I think I got this. And this stuff here, I love, and it comes, like I said, I get this at Walmart. For some reason, it looks like cactus to me. And I'll break some off. And granted, this is not handcrafted or anything, but this helps, you know, the display look, you know, a little more deserty. So I'll take this and I'll kind of bunch it up, make it look like an old cactus that's dried out, and somehow just bunch it up and put it like that. Now take my scissors. I always have problems finding my scissors. They're there. And I'll do this. Then what I'll do is I'll keep it in a bunch. This one here I'm going to go ahead and place because I want to make sure it's dry. I'm going to add just enough hot glue to make it stick, and I'll build this up here in a little bit, but I'm just going to place it. Okay, I'm going to hold it there for a few seconds. Just hold it there. Why I'm putting it there, I don't know. I don't have no directions or anything like that, but there. You know, it's something that just looks dead in the desert. I'm going to let that dry because it'll come apart, but I'm gonna put some stuff around there, and you guys will see that in a little bit. But, you know, there's a little piece there. Another little trick. Those I want to keep set aside. Some rocks there. Now, cactus, real quick. You have to get going. Cactus is going to be brown. I wanted to keep it brown. So we're going to kind of get this here. For some reason, this cap is not very good. I have to do some cleanup on this guy. See, is just not working good. Now, there's no score marks on this cactus. This one here, which I did not need. It's going to be a 3D shape type cactus. See, I'm going to just run glue all the way around it. Like that. I'll put it on here. I got a yellow, kind of a greenish center, which you kind of see pieces of. And then just kind of hold it down like that. And I'll grab the arms, go to it. And I keep all my parts in little parts boxes. That'll be in an upcoming show. We'll see on YouTube. That I believe is going to be a 4 or 5 part series. I always build extra. I always have extra cactus laying around, so I found that today going through my parts department. I just told myself, well, I'm going to use this. So I grabbed it. Down there, I usually cut, I don't know why, and I'll just add some glue. That done. That on there. Nice and easy. Fold this in half. That done. And I'll put some glue there. I'll go there. Just like that. As you can see, pretty basic. Need to take my time a little bit slower, but I'm building a cactus to where it's going to be 3D-ish. Do this. Fold it again. There's a scoring tool I usually use. But in this case, if you don't have the tools You can still do it by hand and still come out with a nice creation. So you're just putting cactus together. The materials listing and the, I want to say the directions I can put together for anyone. Not part of the show, we didn't include on the show just because of time and resource wise. We just can't do it yet until we get some shows generated and some revenue coming in for paying for the materials, the camera equipment and stuff. As you can see now, this cactus is going to be 3D-ish. You got enough glue to turn the cactus over, and I'm going to plant him just like that. And I'm going to make sure he's welded down just like that. This one here. Did something wrong though. I'm going to tell you folks that we all make mistakes. I might get that bad boy there. What I'm going to do, before I do that, I'm going to cut another one out real quick out of this here. What I did is I did not do this side as a 3D, so I'm going to fix that problem. And again folks, I'm no expert, but when I see a mistake I say, oops, I'm going to tell you about it and how to correct it. So I started to tear this off and it just wouldn't tear. That tacky glue, once it's on, it's on. So what I'm going to do is, I'm glad I messed up, is all you're going to do. So you go over there and you're going to trace another one and you're going to hand cut it out. Instead of the machine doing it, I'll be the machine. Now I have another cactus. Now I'm making 3D. So with that mistake, it turned out to be a good mistake. Follow lines best you can. Turn that. And go back down. And voila. Now, obviously you want to put pencil marks. Usually if I do this with you, put the pencil mark on the glue side so you don't see the pencil. Here. Now you get your 3D. So that's how you correct a mistake real quick. You get the other arms on. So don't forget about those. You can kind of see this cactus take effect. You can see the green on the inside. So it's a live cactus. It's living in. He's alive. That piece there. I got another long piece, I believe, right here. Let me get my tool. Where is my tool? It's one of the problems I have. In any place, when I put a tool down, you have a spot for it. I can't find that one tool now. Max took it. I know Max took it. He's probably messing with me. I'm gonna mess with you today. You can't see a dang thing. He says I always pull the blind card on, at work. I don't pull no blind card. I am blind. That's what the doctor told me. That's why I don't get no license. Hey, how you doing? Someone's out there, Max. Hello, Max.
Someone's out there?
Yeah.
You sure?
That sounds like someone.
That was me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you heard me back there? I didn't know. Talking about you. You didn't hear that, did you? So anyways, now correcting that mistake, as I mentioned. There. That there. And you get this here. Like I say, this cactus goes together quick. You can have fun with your kids. You can take your time. I'm not taking my time today. because of the fact that trying to get everything done in 2 hours. And what Amanda and I created last Saturday, and to do that in 2 hours from start to finish was unbelievable. Uh oh, someone's out there now.
And the kids upstairs.
Oh, they are? Got the kids out there? They probably like the Christmas stuff. There's another cactus. See that?
Huh?
No, I'm talking to the show here. I ain't talking to you. No. Now, some of the things that I need to put on as I dress up these cactus designs is I always put the berries in last because it's harder than heck to glue around them. I'll put a few berries in between the spots. So I'll stick one right in here, like that. I'll probably put a flower on it. Put one off to the side here, and I thought this would need some glue. Pinch it right in there. If you have a problem doing that, I usually take a knife to it and do it. You're not cooperating with me. So what I'm going to do is come up this way. I'm going to close the gap. Close the gap. And you say this cactus is nice and getting done. It's nice, and the glue is starting to warp it just perfect. Cactus out there in the desert, not perfect. I'll put one more berry in this bad boy. Ouch. And then I'll show you up close on the camera what it actually looks like. Matter of fact, I'll get the flower on it too. That way this one's done. Again, the arms are starting to look a little bent. We'll probably push that one that way. We'll put one of these on there. Oops. You can see again, I'm getting all my parts out of these little boxes. These boxes are from jennifermaker.com. Every one of these little boxes, they have part numbers and everything on them. I put all my parts in. So you take the flower, you get a little flower here, and then we're just gonna punch a hole in it right there, kind of form it up, just like that. And we're going to take some hot glue. We're going to put it right on the bottom. This tree don't want to stand up. So ooh, boy, that came out fast. Be careful with that. Just going to set it right on top. Just like that. Or a little. And again, I'll put I always put pearls on there. Medium-sized pearls. These pearls you can buy, I think they come $200 a pack over at Dollar Tree. You save a lot of money over there. It's a good product too. I don't think I've had an issue with it yet. A little more hot glue right there, and I turn there, and then voila, you got your one of the cactuses done. Nice 3D type cactus, and I'll place that somewhere in this design. I'll kind of stand it up for now. Yeah, it's dry. Right, off to the rest. These I'm going to run through. I'll try to keep the talking to a limit and see how fast these get put together. These, you got tall sorrel cactus. What I try to do is do all the scoring first, which is all the pieces that go inside. The colors that I do, I did purple and yellow cactus, green and brown in this design. Again, if you have a preference of colors or base colors, let me know and I can design it no problem. So, and I'll just take any one of them, and I'll grab my ruler, which I can never find. Good old right over here. Huh? Yeah, no, I just, it's like, hello. Oh, you know what I forgot though? The scoring tool itself, which, you know what? No, I take that back. Oh man, nope, it's not over here. It's in, now, I'll do it this way real quick. This way probably a lot faster. What I do, folks, is I have a tool that I'll run down the middle. The Cricut machine does such a good job on scoring that the score, there's a, I don't know if you can see it or not, the score line right down the middle, right down the middle to where it'll actually bend it right in the middle. It's already done. So I'll do this real quick. And it's on all the cuts. It does. These have the thorns. These will go on the inside. I've got 8 of these. Let's see, I want to try to get this mess cleaned up though too. You don't like messes on the area here. And that's where you get behind and you can't find stuff. But, we had such a mess in here last night. We were up all night putting stuff together. We have at the farmer's market, we got some new designs that we came up with. Kind of freshen it up with. We're going to take those out there Sunday. I know Margie Milne, my high school, grade school classmate's going to be there. She's going to be picking up her Christmas display. In fact, when Max gets a minute, I'll have him bring it over to me and I can show the world on what I created from scratch. She wanted a Arizona Desert scenery Christmas. So guess what I did? Made a Arizona desert scenery. And to my likings, it came out good. I think that one there is right there.
This one?
Yeah. You want to hand it to me and just stand right there. I just want to show you. This one lights up too. And I know I'm got about a half hour left to the show, but it's going to go pretty quick from now. This is it. This is an Arizona desert scenery. I put Santa Claus in there. You can probably see him. There's people walking in the park. I got these custom lights I made. Like I say, all the lights turn on. I went with one color on the cactus, all green, but the detail is just major. Got the fence around it and stuff. Got all that stuff. Got a little snow in Arizona too. So that's what Margie Milne's going to get tomorrow out there at the High Street Farmers Market from 10 o'clock till I believe 1:30. But now I'm done with this box. I'll just set this aside and put it over there, and then this will go pretty quick. I wanted to get some of this stuff done last night, but just couldn't stay on track. I was doing trying to get all the ads done and everything for farmers market, and it's just a lot of stuff to do when one person's doing it and trying to get done and whatever. But I sure like the pressure. Just get up here, you can see the cactus. Your daughters or your sons could be doing this right now. Be putting this stuff together. Now what you can do, you can take the cactus. You don't want to match up the thorns. You always want to go opposite way. So I got those two matched up, and then good. And then that's how I'm going to do this one. So with the glue, that's going to go pretty quick. These designs, like I say, they don't go quick. I like taking my time to make sure it's done right. However, today you guys are getting special treatment, and you see something done pretty quick. and pretty fast. I'm doing this pretty long. I did long enough to where I make few mistakes. There's times I make mistakes. This morning I made one. Just earlier, you guys seen that fix real quick and what I did wrong. Say this cactus is gonna go quick. Doesn't match. That's good. This one here, that's good. You can already see that the backing's already set. And I'll show you a close up here in a minute. I want to get everything lined up. That all lined up. There's the small ones. You can see the thorns all the different ways. Then I'll put the yellow in and last. Because I want to do all these first. That way the glue sets up. It's nice and hard. I learned that little tidbit from Max last night, and he's never crafted before. He says, you got to do it this way. Sure enough, that way is a lot better. And I learned something. And again, that Max has never crafted before in his life. And he proud of me, did an awesome job on it. He's building a truck over there when he has time to do it. So, I mean, like I say, he works here part-time. So he's hardly here. And when he is, he's here and he works on that truck when he's not doing anything. And then that plays with it. But he wants to get that done. He's never done crafting before. He's interested in it. I'll teach him. And, you know, kind of go from there. He'll like it. So I got that cactus done. That's done. I did a little boo-boo. So what I'm going to do is just kind of trim it up there so the cactus flower will fit on there nice and neat. That's all you do there. Get that lined up. It's looking good. It's nice and tight. So that's done. Now I'm going to put the colors in them, and this will go quick. And I got to add some berries to the big cactus. I won't add any to the small because the small ones are baby cactus. They don't need them. Get all these glued here. Just going. Now this display I'm going to take out tomorrow to the farmer's market, and I'll autograph it for you. You never know, one of these days I might be an artist for real. People are saying that I'm starting to do a good job. Thank everyone for that. I really appreciate it. But you know, I'm doing this for fun, doing it for not really doing it for making millions off of it. I just want to kill time. I mean, you know, I was in the fast-paced world of 38 plus years. I run my you-know-what off. And now I don't have to do that anymore, but man, I get bored. I get bored quick. So there's that one. So one there. I just go around, make sure all the loose ends are tied up. I'll put some type of flower on top of him. But you can kind of see it right real quick. Nice and pretty yellow flower. I won't ink these up. I like keeping my cactus clean. And I don't use a lot of ink or still colors on them or nothing like that. I've always kept them clean. The one that I showed you earlier, that's a metallic paper from Cricut, where we get our machines at and stuff. They have a material line, really good materials. Shiny papers, holographic papers. There's a lot of stuff for some of these displays. I have all that in there too. This one's almost done. See, now I'm on a time crunch now. What do you got? Do you think I can do this in a half hour? I hope I can. Odd house is going to be looking awful odd, but And we'll make it happen. Still got to put a fence in yet. I kind of looked around and see what I had to do, what I had to add on. But again, this type of garden display would take me. I mean, real time is real time, and I'm going to tell you the crafting time. My shoulder is just killing me. Crafting time we do by the minutes, and I learned that in Lori Clayton's school, and it made sense after I learned it. You know, you do it by the minute because you got dry time, you got paint dry time, you got this time, you got that time, so you got a lot of factors where you can't charge by an hour. Because if I said it took me 10 hours to build this, and my hourly rate was $10 an hour, that's $100. You can pay for that. So we call crafting time by the minute. And this here, if I were to do it, it's say 6 hours in real time. I would say probably about an hour, I'd say. Like I said, if I wasn't talking or looking at TV or anything like that, I'd still be working, you know, hard to get this done. So there's the tall cactus, but again, I'm going to put some berries in there. Make it look like it's from Arizona. I got a fence to put in real quick. You can see that. I'm going to put some little special effects in there. I got a wagon wheel and put in there. I believe a cactus wern and put in there. I'll put 3 cherries in real quick. Get some glue on it. Some flowers on this bad boy, and we're going to hot glue these things to the floor. Go. Some berries going in. Come on, get in there. Alright, my hands are getting sticky. Start going fast, you make mistakes. I don't care what anyone says. Like I say, I want to get this done in 2 hours. Might go over. We did go over last week, about 20 minutes. And I don't think it mattered. Now that we figured out that Max figured out this morning on how to get it out into the world, we had to do some. What do you call those, Max? Well, when we changed on Facebook,
the privacy settings.
Yeah, the privacy settings. We had to change those, which I didn't know. You know, I'd never done this before in my life, so it's all new to me. You know, I apologize from last week that people didn't get to see it live. I know I had some people who wanted to see it live, but they're now seeing it now. So we got that fixed, and we know how to do it. And I have a feeling that it's being done right today. So here's that big tall cactus. I'm going to throw a flower in there. I'm going to do a different flower this time, in a different shape. I'll show you when I'm done with that real quick. Get Abbi's tool. A little bit bigger punch there, so I'm going to just put some pressure on there. And then I'm going to help it up. And then I'm going to put a little hot glue on the bottom. We've already done this cactus display live on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and actually see another one. We built this one here. You can see this one here on YouTube. And we did that shoot. That was about, I don't know, about an hour I think we did that, or was that 2 shows? Or no, that was
2 shows.
That was 2 shows? No, that was 1. So, you know, we did that in 2 shows. This one here, like I say, it's a freebie. You're gonna unfortunately see a charge, you know, come 2021. That charge is just for the materials and for pay the light bill and everything else. We're looking, knock on wood, if everything goes right. There's an office space right around the corner here I can walk to. I can't drive anymore. right around the corner and get an office space, and all this would be over there and it would be official. So it's kind of the goal of mine and the company's to get the nice little office. It's about 1,000 square feet, nothing huge, nothing big, just something nice to get everything out of here and have an office. I got everything on there. Yep. All right, so my cactus are ready. I'm going to dump off some of that green there. I got to put a fence in first. So I'm going to move the cactus right here. We wanted to put up the fence. But J. John looks like he's going to be last. And my brother's not going to call me, so I'll tell this story here in a minute. I just want to show you I threw away all that, the rock that was around here. You can kind of see its shape. Now, I'm going to fix that in a minute, and you're going to see how I'm going to fix that. And it's just little tricks, again, of the trade that I have, that I don't like keeping everything straight and pretty and everything. I want everything to be ugly and authentic. So, fence first. Remember, we painted this fence earlier. I'm just going to go around and I'm going to start kind of like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just hot glue one piece right here, get it set, and I'm going to stick it down right there. Okay, I'll hold it there for a few seconds, bend it back, and I'm hoping, I'll show you towards the end of the show. I get some more glue sticks. But like I say, we got to get a camera, and hopefully we can get some help from some people. This tripod and camera, what do you think, Max? About 30, 40 bucks, I think, total?
Around that price.
Huh?
Around that area.
Yeah. So we're not looking at huge expensive cameras that NBC has or ESPN has. We're looking at something that we can through Amazon, and it's usually here the next day. Thank God for Prime. And get another tripod and camera looking down to where we can finish up. I mean, our first shows, I should say, Max and I had a blast. And it really wasn't. It was just frustrating. We didn't have the right equipment. Max had to reach over and turn the show off, and that's why I kind of put everything on hold until I got enough money to get some equipment, because it was just embarrassing. So we got that done. We got a camera in front of me now. I can watch myself on TV, so I think I'm a big movie star now. You can see I weighted myself. Okay, now you can see this fence is leaning over, which is good. And then I just take back and just bend it back. Okay, so it's nice and pretty like that. I'll have to do that. I'll kind of clean up. But, I'll show you for the end of the show. But I'm going to see if I can get this done. It's got 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You guys think I can do it? Come on. Talk to me. Anyone come on yet? No, that's sad. That isn't sad. Everyone's busy on a Saturday. It's actually Christmas season, so they're probably out shopping, right? Keep in mind, I'm going to be open today till 3. I'm going to advertise it every 10 minutes until people just turn me off. Don't listen to me anymore. But no, I hope that's what you're doing. It's just a lot of good stuff here, and I can make you a deal and get your family some nice Christmas presents here. I'm almost done with this fence. What I'm going to do, time-wise, I'm going to have to turn this because I cannot see. Just done that. I'm going to set that bad boy there. There, and got hot glue there. And see, now it looks rustic, it looks beat up. The storms, from Arizona storms. That there. I love hot glue. It dries instantly. There's my fence. It's up. You see a little bend here, which is good. I like it. I don't like nothing perfect. Back there. Bend this forward. The old ranchers will come out and fix this fence. They'll do it right. So I got a nice little fence up now. Start laying some cactus, right? Anything else I want to put in? Outhouse will be last. I want to throw in my wagon wheel. Put this piece together real quick. And I'll get that colored up. Wagon wheels is actually my mom's favorite thing in her front yard back in the 70s. She had to have a cactus garden in the front of her house, and it had a wagon wheel in it. She just loved that wagon wheel. I think she found it out in Carefree or Cave Creek or somewhere out there. Anyways, I made her a design of that cactus garden, which is no longer. And again, the childhood memory. And that cactus design is in my catalog. So my mom's wagon wheel, it's called. So my unique thing that I do all the time now is I throw a wagon wheel in every one of my designs. People may not like them, but it's just one of my unique things that I do to keep not consistent, but just that's my trademark. It's my brand. It's the green here. We went with a green color for all our blooming cactus designs. Our Ocean Magic was all blue and white, and it had a certain bend to it, certain tweak to it. So we kind of had a splash look. But you'll see that in the catalog too, is those paint colors and stuff like that. And that's all part of branding your company. So that's how we started. Then what I do, this wagon wheel, again, I don't want it perfect, so I kind of smash it up like that, right? Okay, I make it look smashed. So there was a wagon train, or someone came by and lost the wheel and it crashed into a rock or something, right? That's how I do it. Because I don't want nothing perfect here. This glue gun's about had it. There it is. I'll get some stuff out of there. So I put some hot glue there, and again, I don't want that area there. Just like that. I'm going to stand that one up. People can see that wagon wheel. Then I'm going to take some of my rock and I'm going to just kind of wrap around this area to where it looks too straight for me. And there's a rock right there. It looks like the rock crashed into that wagon wheel. Just like that. Like that. It's kind of pretty like that. And again, I'm going to put this one right here. That one right there. Now it's cactus time, and you'll see me fly through this cactus, and I'm just going to go with it. And wing it. But when I do that, you had that spoon. Did you get that spoon there, Max? I forgot to have you keep it here. Then what I do is when I hot glue the cactus in, and there's some hot glue down in there now. I usually take a little sand, put it right in there. I'll smash it down because that's how it's going to set into the display. Again, I'm going to turn this upside down before it gets delivered to the customer. Remember, my two orange ones have to stay kind of back to back. There. And then I'm going to put this one right about in that same area. Okay. And I'm going to put this bad boy there. You don't have a pearl in this, so we're going to have to get him a pearl. Time is 15 minutes. I think I can do it. Except for the outhouse. That outhouse, I might just throw in there and I might create it. And you guys are going to have to come out to the farmer's market tomorrow to finish looking at it, and I'll take pictures, of course. I like taking pictures. Hot glue sticks, and I have one in here. See all these strings here on. This hot glue gun, I think, is about done. Now, I just won't put sand in there. Sometimes I'll put some rock in there. I'll just throw the rock in there, just like this. That won't go. And I'll put one in here to kind of keep it different. Kind of see that right there. Get that rock out of here. I still got some of those. Oh, where are those bad boys at? They're in my box, the cactus box. Where is my cactus box? Gosh darn it. I don't know what I did with my cactus box. Huh. It walked away from me. Gosh darn it. Anyway, so we're going to put this big one over here. I think we're going to start right here. Come on. I have to get a new glue gun here pretty quick. This one here, I'm going to put a bunch of rock in. Keeping it straight there. And in there like that. You can see the hot glue's already dried. Still a little warm though. That didn't want to stick, so I have to put some more hot glue there. When you're doing this, you don't have to be so easy on hot glue, because you can always go back and put some regular glue on it, and that's what I've done in the past, and throw some sand on top. Since we got hot glue still now, I throw some sand in there. Now, just kind of punch it down like that and fill the cracks and stuff. So you can kind of see it's getting closer to being done. And what I'll do also is some of this grass here, which I got a little of. I got a new bag in there, but I got some of this. Change effects. Throw some grass there. Some more. So you got grass still in the mines of the Arizona desert. You gotta watch that so don't drop it. My shoulder just about broke off. Dang, it hurts. Mm. And down to 10 minutes, but I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna have plenty of time, except for that outhouse. Might have to. I want to make that outhouse look nice. And since my brother didn't call, I won't tell the world about him, because he would be. He'd think it's funny. I mean, if he can tell that to us at Christmas time last year, I think I can tell them people on Facebook. Now what I'm doing here is I got a bunch of rock down here, but it's not stained, so I'm going to just do this. Build kind of like a little mountain of sand and rock. Take some more sand here. Try not to get it all over. So there. Once I dump this, it'll fill the crevices where that hot rock is. Like that. There, got that. Got a little there, so I'm going to do this too over here. You can see it's starting to come together. You can see the cactus is even, not standing up straight or what have you. You can go out in Arizona right now and show me one cactus that's straight. You ain't gonna show me one. That's why. See, and in my mixture of sand, I put in grass too. You know, so I'll have some weeds coming up out of that. Take this and see all my little hot flash things. Now, big Sonoran Cactus is last. I'm going to put him, looks like right over there, and I just knocked him down. That is not good. So, I'm glad I did that. It's another learning thing. What I need to do is open this up a little, and I'm going to glue him back down. That is good. I liked how I did that one. So I'm just going to fill this up. Hot glue. Again, there's glue sticks. They're not cheap, but they're cheap enough where you can use quite a bit. So hold that there. I gotta find my box. What do I do with my box? See my box around here?
Kind of box.
In my cactus. I had cactus designs in it.
This one there.
No, I had two cactuses in it, and I cannot find those sons of guns.
Right there.
Where? No. I already had them made. I don't know what I did with them.
They're already made?
Yeah, I already made it. They were the green aloe veras. And I cannot for the life of me.
She didn't throw them in here? Yep.
Did I? Yeah, they're there. My fault, folks. I mean, that's
That's it, right?
yeah, that's it. When you got a disability, you gotta watch what you're doing. And I don't blame that. It's just I wasn't paying attention because I'm in a hurry. And when you're in a hurry, you make mistakes. So that was a mistake. And I knew I had them because you see me build them. So, yeah, that's still pretty good. God. Watch it, that hurts like a son of a gun. So, where do I want to put him? I want to put him in the green. In the corner here. That's a lot of cactus in it. I'm gonna go up in here in the green. I'm gonna go up here in the green. Make him make him a green cactus. Getting this ready. Almost done. So, oh, by the way, today's Max's birthday. He's 21 years old. Ah! Oh. He just turned a number that has a 0 at the end of it. So his birthday is today. He told me he's going to make some steak dinner and stuff, and I said, well, where's mine? So I guess I'm not going to get any steak dinner. Anyways, you can see I'm kind of like looking around. I want to put different things in different colors. So I'm going to put some. I love this green rock. I just got to be careful when I'm applying it. So I want to make sure that cactus is going to stay there. I'm going to add some white flowers to the top of those bad little boys down there. I'm going to mush these guys up. If you don't have her tools, just take it. You do this. I want to cover the tops of those. And I'm going to do that just like that. I don't like the looks of that cactus because I haven't finished it yet. So do that. Put some of the rock down in there. The rock's going to make it hold. Make it stand up and stay still. Watch out. Oop. It went right in the flower thing. There. I see a white flower. I like changing the colors. I like different colors here and there. Again, like I said before, if this gets delivered or anyone picks it up, I make sure all the little hairs and stuff are off it. The wax hairs. I wanted to add one more flower. Or actually, two, just one more. Get this lined up here. We got 2 more things to put in, and look at, I got 4 minutes yet to spare to talk about this display. Actually, J. John, I know is going to be kind of like right here at the end. You put the J. John or something like that, or on this corner here by the wagon wheel. That's if I put it in. But I wanted to make it fun today and just talk about, childhood memories, and that's what I want you guys to talk when you're talking with your kids and cousins or whatever, is talk about memories. A lot of things happen. So I'm gonna put that bad boy there, and that was the reason why I was going to do that talk today about my brother. And then one more of these little things just really add to the display. And I can put him, I'm going to put him right there in the middle. So you kind of see it's right in the middle. Folks, 2 hours. Again, I can't believe I did it in 2 hours. I don't normally do it this fast. I do take my time at it. This does look good. I'm pretty impressed with it. The way it came out. I'm trying to hold it up. Make sure everything's pretty secure. You can kind of see it. Simple, easy. As we get into training classes and stuff, before any training classes start, you guys will have material lists. You'll have what you need to have in class to build and design. Part of it, part of the registration fees, will help you get hooked up with the right people, getting the materials or what have you, making sure you have it. But this is it. I don't know what we'll call it. Michelle will name it, and she'll come up with why I built this and when I built it. That's part of Michelle, man. That's why we like her so much, about her creativity on writing. She does such a great job on writing that it surprises all of us. See, I got a lot more work yet to do on this. I got a lot of the went way too fast. I normally don't carry the hot glue gun over at a display or anything like that. I always glue off to the side to where I keep all the hairs and stuff over there. I see few issues with it, but moms, dads, grandpas, uncles, and everything. I'm no expert. I'm just here having fun. I want to, take some of my techniques, what I've learned just by myself, and pass those along to, people like myself, disabled, or just want to have fun on the weekends with their kids and families and stuff like that. You don't always have to go out and spend a ton of money on arts and crafts. I did this pretty cheap, made my own frame and put it together. It came out with a nice creation that this would look in any house, anywhere in the world. It's a centerpiece of talk, especially if it was in Europe. People would say, "What the heck is that thing?" And they would say cactus, and they'd say, "Cactus what?" So, all in all, that's pretty much it. I know I didn't have a lot of visitors today or anything like that. We're just now starting. We're gonna get on the show, and we're gonna get some more advertising done, and kind of go from there. But Max, if you want to head this direction, we can get this turned off, and we can get it onto YouTube. I appreciate it again from the bottom of my heart and everything. Remember, I'm here till about 3 o'clock with all the arts and crafts on the outside. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock to 1:30 at High Street Farmers Market out at Desert Ridge area. Other than that, do appreciate it again. Max, thanks for your help today, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
We'll see you around town. Bye.